Hello again, lovelies. Rebecca here. Welcome back to the channel. And today we have a forfer. It is Follow a Sketch of February. This is day 12's one big star, 2 photos, lots of fun. It is paper issues, Sketchy Sunday. And as you know, Follow a Sketch February is hosted by Sandy Ravinsky, who is State Goddess and the owner of Scrapping Reflections. In honor of that and that giant star, I've got a Scrapping Reflections star stencil. This one's really cool, you guys, because it comes with all these stars. So I'm going to use these guys to make that star. So that is that one. Let's go ahead and plug my phone back in before it dies. It is also Get Into Shape Hop that is hosted by the lovely Miranda Weber. And the shape today is Hexi's. So I grabbed this stencil. I think it's a close to my heart stencil that I'm going to do, and it's all hexagons. So I'm going to do this on some mixed media. I know the sketch has 2 photos, but I'm going to do this one in place of the 2. And this is us driving. This is South Dakota, and this right here is Deadwood. So this is us driving down to the start of Deadwood. So I thought that was kind of fun and cool. And then I grabbed some bits and bobs, right? So we'll go through that. The third thing is this is page kit 47. So I'm on a roll using up stash. That's what I'm considering as my page kits, is if I use up stash items. And then this is a kit. This is an old design team collection from 3/4 Designs, and it is, I don't remember which one it is. We'll get to that in a minute. But it's also Dining Around the World with Ginger Bush, and I am doing Denmark. It's a recipe that we follow, and then she gives us some stuff. Every day someone will be posting something different, so it's not like everyone will be on Denmark today. Whoever's playing along is just kind of doing them as needed. It's 28 days of fun things, but I look at what I get everything out that I want to play with, and then I go through all of the countries and see what will work with it. And Denmark worked with this one. It's supposed to be a fall layout with pumpkins, and if I can get a quilt pattern on the background, it's extra, but I'm not gonna have that. I already know that. So I do have to pull in some pumpkins, and I gotta find the pumpkins, which I believe are here somewhere in this really big mess of stuff, but I will find it. It's not going to be that big of a situation at hand. I just have to remember what I did with them. I actually think they might be down here, but I mean, come on, I can find pumpkins, right? Like we have pumpkin pie. So anyway, I will find some pumpkins, and I will get some pumpkins on here in bulk. So I've got these enamel dots, which is from the Simple Vintage Lakeside. I've got this random little card here, so I'm going to use as a layer behind because, you know, stash. This is from 49th and Market, but it was part of one of some assemblage required embellishment box, so I figured I could use that. Random bag layer behind the photo. Okay, these 3, I don't even know where they're from, but they go with the color scheme. We've got this one right here, which is cardstock stickers from Paper House. Picked it up at Hobby Lobby, apparently. And it's all about outdoors and stuff. Again, these 2 things, I'm not sure where they came from, but they're stickers and go with the color scheme. And by color scheme, I mean the papers. And I pulled in the foam stickers from the Simple Vintage Lakeside collection from Simple Stories. And then, excuse me, this collection here. So let's just, so we've got lots of things that are already fussy cut because I did use this as a design team, and I always over prep going into the stuff that I have to fussy cut. Oh, this guy got bent at some point, but he's fine. And the rest of those are sitting here, so let's just throw those in there. them over here. Might be able to use some more. So just some fun things going on. I guess I cut everything up. They're a big tree. Backpack. Always makes me think of Dora the Explorer. Backpack, backpack. Sorry. We can use that as a layer. We could use that as a layer. There was a lot of layers behind. Okay, so we have the embellishments. Then we can mat the photos with that. Oh, and I might want to mention that we took this trip in fall, and so hence the fall. So we've got lots of scraps going on here. I made myself realize that I had to start just cutting into the papers, right? Like, you got to cut into them. You're never going to use them if you don't just cut. Okay, so this is a really big star. So I kind of like, oh, okay. Let's do that. We can make a green star to go on top of it. So we're going to do that. Oh, this collection is getting down. That's what I call getting down to the nitty-gritty. I know, right? But once I get all the embellishments used up, then I just go ahead and take the collections and put the papers in. So I have to find pumpkins. And that will not take long, but I'm going to do that off screen. So I'm going to go ahead and get that photo trimmed down, get it matted up. And now we're going to use this side because I'm using the green. Get that matted up, trimmed down, the star cut out, and then sort through. This is a lot, so I have to sort through and pick out what I want to use, and we'll be right back. So I figured you guys may actually want to watch some of the mixed media being done. I've got two Brutus Monroe glitter glazes. We've got the emerald, and I'm not going to lie, these are both older containers. So this one is super old. It is key lime, and the tops are dirty, you guys, because I do my nails, and it falls on this stuff, so I apologize. But we've got key lime and emerald. Same product in each. Just different containers. So I am going to figure this out. I thought I would just kind of come in and just start laying some of this down to get our hexes on there for the shape hop. And at first I was thinking I'm just going to stay within the trees, right? Like green on green, just some texture in the background. So I have no idea where anything's really going to go. So just kind of all down here. And let's do that. I'm not gonna lie. Shelf life on glitter glaze? What? Because you know how old this is? This is probably 3-4 years old. Like brand spanking new. Alright, and then we're gonna get a wet wipe, and I'm going very messy with it because I don't want it to look perfect, and also close to my heart aren't full 12 by 12. Ha! Okay, let's see how this one is. Oh. We got some, I'm gonna have glitter everywhere, but that's okay. It's brand new as well. Let's pull that out of there. Okay. So we're just gonna kind of fill in some of the holes, go over top. I just thought it would be kind of a fun look, right? Like, mix the two greens. So I hope that in the end it turns out the way that I was in my head envisioning. Okay, let's clean that up. And I'm going to have to go clean the stencil because don't want that. Okay, so yeah, glitter glaze, shelf life. Go Brutus Monroe. All right, let's pull this off. And we've got some fun texture going on the back there. So once it we get that star on there, I got to get all that stuff cut. I just thought I would start with the mixed media so that I give it time to dry. So that has secured our hexagon. We've got that. It's on lock, right? So hexes are on, and now we'll dry them. We'll be back in a little bit. All right. Look at how cool that is. I did get that stuck on there. Now I used ATG and liquid glue just to, you know, because it's gritty, because it's glitter paste. But oh, that is so beautiful. And then there's this, and it covers most of it up. So I'm thinking I'm gonna just go up here, you guys. I'm gonna redo my whole life by doing that. But I like that. I thoroughly want to do that, but I want to add some pops of yellow. And I was thinking we could get a few of these in there from that 49th and Market. Oh, come on. That collection, and then we could get a couple of these. Because how fun is this going to be? I've got way too many embellishments, but that's all right. All right, so I want to get this stuff down, but we're going to do this right there in the middle. And again, adding the liquid adhesive. Okay. And just turn it. I think we're going to go right there. Is it straight? Yep. Okay. And then I'm just going to go with these guys. I'm going to stick that one. Oh, come on. There. And this guy we're going to stick down here. Okay. Might need to just come in with a little bit of a liquid adhesive as well. And then again, get this one stuck here, start bumping up our clusters. Kind of do it like this. And then I don't like that at all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that covers up the excursion. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's just do that and be happy with it. Okay. I got a whole bunch of stuff. And let's pull that. And it says back to nature. We might put that there. I do like this, but I am going to go through and I'm going to trim the white because that is a very, very thick white border. But I kind of wanted to just come in, show you guys what we got going on, and how pretty that glitter glaze is. And like I said, that stuff's several, like 4 years old. Yeah. It lasts a long time. Like, I don't use a ton of it at one time. As you can see, like I covered almost that whole page, but I used it kind of sparingly, and it didn't take long for it to dry either. That's the good part. If you don't use thick mounts, it doesn't dry up. So let me go ahead and get these fussy cuts, start building some clusters, and we will be right back. But I got to get some of these pumpkins on here and everything, so I'll be right back. All right, I did get a bit carried away. Let me trim this off so we can see what we got left to work with. Well, it sticks very well on glass. So I've got lots of things going on, right? I want to get this down here. But I'm just going to trim that off because I'm all about making your embellishments work for you. I was off screen, I apologize. So we've got that. Let's see. Let's do outdoors. But I don't know where. I really don't know if I can get this on here anywhere. Unless we put it there. And we're going to use some adhesive because it's going to go over. So we're going to get that stuck right there. And then I'm bending these guys up because it's fun to make them look alive. And we're going to get this one. I'm covering the highways, like really what I'm going for there. Yeah, all I do is I just bend the leaves. And it gives it more of a realistic look, right? In my humble opinion. So let's put this one right over here. You see we've got pumpkins everywhere, which was the goal for the Denmark. And then we'll get this one down here. And let's put Explore Your World. And I've got SD for South Dakota. Okay. And just a handful of fussy cut. I decided not to use the ones with the big white thing, so I didn't even bother cutting those out. I like this because it's got the mountains. And there's the mountains. Although my husband kept saying, these aren't the real mountains. I'm like, real enough for me, man. Never mind. And let's go with the orange. Oh, what's going on here? Okay. Come in and we'll put these guys right around. And that is going to do it for today's layout. I do want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. Don't forget to check everybody else out that is playing along with Follow a Sketch, and check out all the peeps for dining around the world. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you later with another video. Bye.